Check out these crust. Hey y'all. Let me finish this text message and I'm coming. I'm about to do my nails. I really don't feel like, but I have to. How y'all doing? Happy Sunday. All right, let me try to angle this a little bit more. Y'all, I did this set 4 weeks ago, but I had some red polish because I went to a wedding, and then I took it off. I would have red polish for a week, just removed the red polish, and then I did these on live. So I've been wearing this look for 3 weeks, but this set is 4 weeks old, so it's time to do a refill. And as you can see, close up, you can see the grow out and everything, but you know, from a distance, it could pass. But they are crusty dusty, and we are going to refill them. Hi everyone, welcome into all my channel members. Welcome into everyone, and thank you channel members. Bless Mom, Rocking with Rodney, 34 Nails. Thank you all. So I have not lost not one bling, y'all. I just put up a short, and now it's time for the bling to come off. So I like to just nip them off. I try to nip them off like this, but they be on like real secure. So if I can't get them to come off like this, I'm just gonna use the drill. But I didn't lose no bling, none. So I'm gonna go in with my nail file. Happy Sunday, everyone. Please give me a thumbs up. And so what I do is I just go in. It's going to be a little loud, y'all. That's the only thing about when I have on bling, when it's time to get the bling off. I'm going to do a Juneteenth look. The bling be on. That bling be on. Shoot, I think that's the last time I came live when I did these nails. And sometimes what I do is I just kind of like clear around it. And once I could get around it, I can just like nip it off like that. I haven't pushed my cuticles or nothing like that yet because I'm going to go in with the sanding band with that area. So right now I'm just trying to get this bling off. I love bling, but getting it off. All right. Happy Sunday, everyone. I'm going to be glancing at the chat every now and again, so y'all, I'm just going to try to get this done. When I actually start doing my nails, designing my nails, I'm probably going to restart the live and start a fresh one. I don't know. So when I tell you that bling don't be going nowhere, that bling don't be going nowhere. Time to come off now. If y'all don't mind, double tap the live to give me a thumbs up, please. I love doing them. I love doing them. It's when every time it's time for me to do my own nails, I'm always like in a time crunch. So it's either I have to rush. I always want to come live doing my nails. But time permitting, sometimes I just don't have the time. Like right now, I've been saying Sunday I'm gonna go live doing my nails. I'm gonna go live doing my nails. I have so much that I have to do today. I'm like, if I go live, I know that's gonna slow me up and everything else. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going live. Hey, young Riaz. So I actually love doing them. I just love when I have the time to do them. And I have the time right now, but not as much time as I know I'll need going live, you know. I'm doing nail tech graduate. 25 nails on myself and tech relearn. Oh, okay. So you're doing some graduation nails and you're doing your graduation hat? I know my AirPods is gonna go dead soon as I go live. I'm gonna do some red, green, yellow, and black nails today in observation of Juneteenth. Last year I did some and I really loved them and I was gonna do them exactly like that again. But last night one of my clients sent me a picture of some nails and they said, this look like you. And I looked at them and I said, you know what? I'm gonna tweak this look. I'm not gonna do it exactly like she sent me the picture, but it gave me an idea. I like to do my nails every 3 weeks. And them 3 weeks come by really fast. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Please double tap the live or click the 3 dots at the top to give me a thumbs up. That would be liking the video. I really appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post videos daily in a short section. And it's absolutely free. And if you like watching nails, I'm going to be doing a refill, and I'm going to be doing some nail art. That's good, young Riaz. And now removing bling with the drill on my 9 dominant hand. I don't move as fast like I'm doing right now because, you know, it's my 9 dominant hand. So what I think I'll do is, I don't know, maybe I'll just do this hand on live, and I'll just go in and refill this hand on live, show y'all how I do. I'll just complete this whole hand with a refill. Yeah, we could do that. I'll show y'all how I do. All right. Oh, thank you. 34 nails. Thank you. So what I did was I got all the bling, or just about all the bling, huh? I got all the bling off. The big chunks of bling anyways. So this is just how I do mine, okay? So now I'm going to change little bits. And I'm going to put on this sanding band. And I'm going to go in and push my cuticles back and everything like that. I'm going to clean up my nail plate. So now I'm just going to go in with this cuticle pusher and push back my cuticles. And this does not hurt. And it's not supposed to hurt, which I know everybody's cuticles are not the same. Some people cuticles be stuck to their nail plate. But there's cuticle softener for that, if that was the case. Not everybody pushes cuticles back before they go in with acrylics, but that exposes more nail plate and you get longevity of your nails because you're exposing all that free space, and that way you can go in and give yourself a nice fresh look. And it should not hurt. Now that I got that pushed back, now I'm going to go in with my sanding band. I'm going to remove all of that. wearing these nails for so long. If you have any lifting, this is when you want to go in and fix that before you apply new acrylic. So what I'm doing now, I'm just smoothing off this part of the nail because with the bling that I had and trying to get it off, I created some unlevelness in the nail. So I'm just going out and balance it all. Hey, and Bias, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I don't too much cut cuticles. I was taught in school it's not really a good thing to do. But if I see fit where something needs to be like just safely removed on myself, I would. But I use my judgment. To each his own. I love healthy looking cuticles. Yes, hit that like button please, and thank you everyone. Give me a like. And I got compliments on my nails still up until the other day. But when I showed them, I was like, oh, these nails are so old, like 4 weeks old. But this current set was 3 weeks because I did a polish change. But the refill is 4 weeks old. And because I have the nude background, like base, it wasn't as noticeable. So you couldn't see it from afar. And you can see the grow out. So I'm just going in and making sure that this area is good for when I go in for the backfill or refill. Same thing. Anybody that's do nails or wear nails in the chat, how often you need a refill? 2 weeks, 3 weeks? A lot of my clients go every 3 weeks. I do a lot of people every 3 weeks. I'm on live. What you need?
I'm gonna load them till got a skin.
Go feel them and see if they soft. Like use one of them oven mittens and you just squeeze them, and if they soft, you could take them out. I had to warn my husband I was live. He came up here saying some cuss words or something off the wall. Press on, baby, so when they break, I change them. Well, they don't upgraded press on so good. They look good, and if you put them on good, they will last for weeks. I need to charge my drill. I charge that thing like once a week. I use short ones. I can't work with long nails. Okay, I'm so used to it. Well, these not really that long. Although some people think they are long. But these is like It's like having nothing on. It don't bother me at all. And when I'm at the pharmacy working, some of the people be looking at me like, I know what they be saying to themselves. Like, I can only imagine what they saying to themselves. But the look on their face and they be keep looking down on my hand, and I be saying to myself, you see I'm still able to do what I need to do, huh? Because the look on their face, it be like, look at her nails. Hi, Coach Sherry. I haven't been really going live. I think the last time I went live is when I did this look 3 weeks ago. But I'm happy that you was able to catch me as well. Coach Sherry, you still getting the same color when you go get your nails done? Or you don't switch it up on us? Because I know you got your favorite color. Same color. I found one that's even more nude and natural. I need to soak these off. After this refill, like in 3 weeks when I redo my nails, I'm going to do a fresh set because my nails underneath has grown. And I don't like when it be too long underneath. After I soak it off, I always cut my nails down short. And when I start with a fresh set, so next time it'll be a fresh set. I got a bright yellow green gel for my pedicure though. That's where the part of that. Oh, okay. So you have fun with the toes. I like those white toes. So I polished my toes early this morning before church because I had took my polish off like last week because I know I was going to be working and busy and wasn't going to be going anywhere, but my toes was going to be out. And I said, let me take my polish off now so I can have a head start for when I do my toes. That polish will already be off. Well, I hadn't got a chance to do my toes and this morning when I woke up. And I just knew I was going to wear an open toe shoe to church. And I said, oh, I cannot go with no polish on so that I can immediately and did my toes. So they extra cute because they fresh. And it's this color called Funny Bunny, which is an off pearly white. Well, it's not off white, it's a pearly white. Love, love, love it. That's my go-to. And I do gel toes so it lasts so long and it looks so good. Just making sure I'm clean. Yeah, these mugs, they need to be soaked off. My nails start growing underneath. You typically do white on your toes, but I'm trying to step out of my comfort, okay? Hey, Nails Adore. Thank you for being a Chief Cuticle Cutie for 9 months. Hey, Beyond the Blue and family, how you doing? Yes, I use gel, polish, and I use everything gel on my toes. Top coat, gel polish, all that. I know some people that use regular polish on their toes and then they just go in with a top coat. And I only do my toenails like every 6 weeks, like honestly. I'm nipping some dry skin right now, not really much like cuticle, but just like whatever you want to call it, like hangnail part. Alright, gel polish on toes lasts a long time. You get essence on your fingers with the gel top coat. Yeah, it does. So now that I have that's all cleaned up and ready for a refill, I think this one right here, I'm about to put a little dab of glue right there. Yeah, I do acrylics. Love more, hate less. I do acrylics. Alright, so I'm making sure everything dust free. I use Young Nails products. So I'll be using the Young Nails liquid nail liquid monomer. Hey, Beyond Blue. It'll be 5 years September. It'll be 5 years. Yes, it's called Cover Nude. Thank you, Court Sherry. Thank you. It's called Cover Nude. It's an acrylic powder. I'm sorry. It's called Cover Pink. It's called Cover Pink. And it's by Young Nails as well. I'm waiting on another order to come in now. It's one of my top colors. Yep. And I get a few people that just get that with a top coat. And they go on by their business. Nice and natural looking. Now for my protein bind, I'll also be using Young Nails protein bind. This stuff is so good. If you guys have not double tapped to give me a thumbs up, please consider doing so. I really appreciate it. Only going to apply that to the exposed natural nail. And according to Young Nail, they always suggest you apply it twice, and I've been doing it ever since. Hi, Destiny. How you doing, girl? We have to remember that. So if I'm ever in your area, I definitely want you to do my nails and that way. Okay, got you. Definitely. I definitely remember you, the new girl. Probably not. Only because I'm getting ready to go to New York on Tuesday. I just have so much things planned, and since I'm back working in a pharmacy, I obligated myself to 3 days a week there, and I love it. I love being back at the pharmacy. So I'm being respectful of the fact that I do have a job I gotta clock in as well, and trying to work around my clients. It's been a lot, but I've been managed to get it done. So I'm just going in and refilling. I'm gonna try my best to stay in camera view so y'all can see a little bit, but y'all bear with me. I'm doing this myself on myself, so I have to. I like to keep it at a certain level of my eye so I can make sure it's right. So if I get out of camera range, I apologize in advance. And just refilling. Okay, love more, hate less. What I ask people when they say it, do you remember? Okay, apology. Apology is good too, and a lot of people say it's easier. Do you remember what brand you was using? Because it depends on the brand too. Some of the cheaper brands, which when you're practicing, you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, on practicing. I get it, but some of the brands are so like cheap. It's hard to work with, and it make you lose your patience. know. It dry up really fast and it get all clumpy on your brush and it gets discouraging. Like some of the ones on Amazon, it's like a 30 piece or something like that for like $25 and all that. Like, no offense, but they are not. And then you want longevity. You don't want lifting. Lifting could cause all kind of issues with fungus growing under your nails and all that kind of stuff. So you really want to, but I get it, to practice. You just want to, you know, keep it affordable when you're practicing, because you might be wasting, products. Cheap stuff from the beauty store, that was probably the main problem right there, because it makes it so hard to work with the product, where we would give up more easily. But it's not us, it's the product that we working with. You probably would do a better job if you had like a better product. But I totally get it. We don't want to waste no money learning. And when I first started, I wanted to go in with a certain amount of beads, and I was just driving myself crazy trying to stick to a certain amount of beads, until I watched this video one day, and I don't remember who it was, and this was a while ago. They said, and it doesn't matter how many beads you do, you get it however many beads you need to get the job done. And I said, I needed to hear that. I really needed to hear that. I was focusing on the one bead method and all this and that or whatever. That don't work out for everybody. Now, though I'm doing, do you prefer acrylic over SNS and why? Yes, I prefer the acrylic, because me and SNS, we don't have the best relationship. Because let me say, let me say this part real quick. Even though I'm doing a refill, I'm also doing a rebalance. So like right there, from me filing and with the bling that I removed, I kind of made it a little thin in that area. So you just go back and you just replace what you need. Although it's a refill, a backfill, and I needed to do the top part, sometimes you might have to apply something on another portion of the nail to get it balanced. That's why a refill is also called a rebalance. Okay. When hey Chris. Oh, Chris, you acrylic girl now? Oh, I remember how you felt about acrylic at first. Okay, so I had a few clients that started with SNS, and I ordered all these products, and they came got it like once or twice, and then it was like, I want to try acrylic, and it was been with acrylic ever since. So I had all these products sitting there. Then I get somebody else that decide they want to do SNS, And because I hadn't used it in damn near a year, like the brush get all crunchy, like the products just dry up in the bottle, and it's like, SNS need to stay put. If I'm not using it, like the powder is good, but like the glue and all that kind of stuff, like the other stuff that I'm not using, it's like I get angry when I don't use it and it just dry up on me or whatever. So then I get somebody every now and again that somebody want SNS and I gotta reorder all the products, and it's like I'm just ordering it just for them to use it at one time. Hey Drea, thank you girl. Happy Sunday to you. And if you're wondering why I haven't filed yet, when I'm doing a refill, I don't get my shape back until after I apply the acrylic right now for the refill. And that's when I go in and I redefine my shape. That's just how I do it. I'm going to see my grandkids in New York this week, so I'm so excited about that. So I'm working at the pharmacy tomorrow, so really and truly, today was my only day to do it before I leave. And then when I come back for the weekend, I got a busy, fun partying weekend. Y'all I like to party at least every other weekend. So I'll be doing that, and I didn't want no chance. I could have got away with my nails, but then when I come back, I would have definitely had to do them, and I'm gonna be too busy trying to hit the streets. So SNS is a dip. You needed more experience? Yeah. I hope I didn't miss nobody. Comment. I use acrylic for well over 25 years and then I did the gel, but I didn't prefer gel. Yeah, a lot of people love it. Yeah, what it was doing without the top coat, it was peeling off, huh? I had a client that used to get the gel top coat on her dip. It just used to look dull without it. Cause something about that gel top coat leave your stuff looking like glass, baby. Like, and a dip lasts so long. Like on your nails, like you could get long wear out of it. Especially if you're short like a natural nail, like I think it's perfect for that kind of stuff too. And as y'all can see, I don't like to see a lot of product on my paper towel because that means money. Yes, without the gel top coat, it would peel off and fade out. Yes. I love Gelix nails. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that gel polish. That's why a lot of people. I got about 4 clients that always get their natural nails polished, and even though their nails are short, it just looks so good and it be so strong once you put that gel polish on it, because it's just like thick and it just provides like a little barrier. Yeah, like I was saying, like if you look down at my napkin, I don't like to see a whole lot of product on the napkin because that's also your money. So when I first started doing nails, that was something I worked on over the first few months of me doing nails, was saving money. Because anytime you wipe in here, you wiping your product on the paper towel, that's money just, and we know that, the nails products are not cheap. And by keeping that in mind, it was helping me not waste my products and using my products wisely. I mean, it's there if I need it. Don't get me wrong. But I try not to. And I think I'm going to build my tip up just a little bit more. Put a little bit on the tip. You sure don't have no product on your towel? Wow, I never saw that. Yeah, girl. Even though I'm working with a nude color, I mean, you could still, you know, you can, it's a very, very minimum, you know, very, very minimum. And you want to keep your brush clear of product. If you got powder all in your product, it's lumpy, clumpy, and everything like that, you know, I try to get a smooth application, as smooth as I can. It's not always smooth. Sometimes, oh, you know what I want to do? I wanted to charge up my drill while I was doing the acrylics. So let me plug this right quick. I only charge it up. I should charge it more often, but luckily the charger lasts me. I usually charge it like once a week. And it got like 2 bars left on it, but I like a full charge. When you have a smoother process, when you have a smooth application, you can work smarter and not harder. And now, if it's not smooth, then you just gotta work harder with the drill. Now I got a really wide thumb. They don't suggest you do this, but I always do it for my thumb. I do 2 beads around my cuticle, but I be very careful because I don't want it to look like 2 beads. I want it to look very smooth. I take pride in my cuticle look. Like, I take pride in all of my nail look, but especially around the cuticle, that determines a good set. I judge by the cuticle. Like, I want it to look like it just grows naturally from out the nail. If it's all fat and everything like that, you know, that's not how I would want my nail to look if I went let somebody do it. And that's not how I would want to do somebody's nails. All right, I'm going to build up a little more right at the tip. All right, so I'm going to give my nails a final look before I pick the acrylic up and make sure that everything is up to how I like it. Everything's good. And this is how I'm cleaning my brush in the monomer. But I made sure to wipe off all the product. Any product that might have been there, I made sure to wipe it on the napkin. And I'm just going in. And I'm going to hang it upside down just like this until I need it again. And for time purposes, I'm only doing one hand, the refill, and my non-dominant hand. because it's always, I'm going to need to be eye level when I do this and everything like that when I'm working with my 9 dominant hand. So I'm going to do that off camera, and I'm probably going to start a live later when I come back into, to design them. I'm doing Juneteenth nails. And I always put my paper towel, because I have a nail room inside of my house, in the back of my house. And my house you would not know I do nails. I put it in there and I take it out to the back. Now my last nail day, as you can see, I did not empty it, probably my last person. So now, after I do my refill with the acrylic, now I'm going in with my file and just freshen up my shape. If you look good, you can see where to grow out at. I put up a short right before I came live to do my nails, so you get a closer look. Thank you. I still was getting compliments on my nails, because from afar, with the new color, you know, you could get away. It's not as noticeable. And my shape held up pretty good from the last refill, so I don't have to do too much filing as far as that goes. This is my favorite shape. Especially do on myself. It gets a little tricky when I'm doing it on other people, because what I notice with my clients, they love the shape, but they want it in a specific way. And they say, I want it like yours when I do it like mine, but then they want to alter it. And after I follow the look, and then they don't want it so pointy. They don't want it so I said all that to say, it's my favorite shape to do on myself, but when I'm doing it to other people, I could be filing for a long time. Y'all gotta watch my video if y'all didn't see the video on when the client hated her nails. I had just started doing nails like 1 month into my nail journey. That's one of the main reasons why I like the new, because you can go much longer and it's still looking good. Yes. Yes. You don't want to want somebody like that's too, like I say, too close to your personal space. And I literally have people that grab my hand and be like, oh, let me see. So when they do that, and if the nail's old, I have to start explaining. I know this is old fashioned, but my favorite shape is square with the rounded corners. Yeah, but guess what? It depends on how square round. How square round. Like when they square round and wide looking, you know, I have a few people like that, and that be the pictures that I don't even be want to take. But you know, like I tell people all the time, I don't love all the nails that I do, but the person that I've done it for, as long as they love it, that's all that matters. You know, I do what my client pay me to do. And you know, everybody got their own taste and preference. And then like when I always try to get away when I'm doing square round. Well, Emily, I just was explaining, I just did it. I don't know if you was on the live when I did it. It depends on the product that you're working with too. Sometimes the product will work against you too. It could be just a hard product to work with, you know. But anytime I'm doing square round, I try to be sneaky about it and do it like in a tapered look, like a, and then sometimes they say, you can make it more rounder, and that's when I'm caught. Cause I be trying to be sneaky about it, but I don't be wanting to be wide. When I used to show my husband pictures when I first started doing nails, he'll be like, oh, that one look like a buck tooth. He'll be pointing every nail out. I'm like, oh my God, he's my worst critic. but my biggest fan. Yes, very wise. So when I'm doing my own nails, I'll be having to look at it from all type of angles. Hey, Key. Girl, that's what they say, huh? How you doing, girl? I be looking at my nails from all angles and making sure it's like I like it. I'm on way because I said I got my girl. You on your way? Okay. You better get here for tomorrow because I'll be working at the pharmacy tomorrow. And you better get here before Tuesday because I'll be going to New York to visit my grandbabies. I'm so excited. I haven't seen them since in person since last year when they came visit in September. All right. So, did my back fill. Now I just redefined my shape. Now I'm going to go in. Okay, it charged up a good little bit. I'm going to put this sanding band back on, sanding bit back on. Oh, I do feet too. I just don't be putting people's feet on camera. People don't like their feet on camera. So now I'm going in. If you did a good enough application, you don't have to work too hard on this process. I'm going in and I'm sealing the cuticles. By doing this step, that helps it bind to the natural nail where you don't have to worry about no lifting. I mean, of course, with proper application as well. And we did a good application, so we don't have to do too much filing. Thank you all for the light. I went live doing my feet one time. I put that video on private. The big hammer tools I got. That's when I use my watch hours. I talk so much, but that is one machine I'm scared of, probably because Ling Ling used to always clip my skin. Oh, so you don't like to drill at all? Yeah, and that's one thing I don't ever want to do is nip nobody. Don't want to see blood. Honestly, this was when I first started doing nails. I was afraid of the drill. I was, I thought I wasn't gonna be able to hold it and handle it. But after using it the first time, I was like, oh, it's not nowhere near like I thought it would be. It's just that you have to find the control and take the control. As you'll see with my 9 diamond hand, yes. But at the nail shop, they do weigh out because I have experienced it in the past. They just get a little rough a lot of times, you know. I guess I pose a different kind of passion because it's kind of personal with me. It's business, but personal as well, too. It's harder for me to maintain control with my 9 diamond hand, which makes me move slower in order to have control over the drill. So I'm going in now. All I'm doing now is just sealing the cuticles with this band, with this drill bit. And this is for a great bind. So you don't got no lifting or none of that. And as you can see, the length of my nails, how long I was wearing my nails, there was no lifting. And y'all saw me do the refill from start to finish, taking off the bling, cleaning up the cuticle, and refilling all that there. When I say grandbaby, I would jump disturb the you have everybody looking like, oh my God, what's going on over there? No, ma'am. I know they go to talking another language on you, girl. So now I'm going in with my sanding band, making sure everything is smooth. And at this point, I will be getting ready for the nail art. But because I got to do my other hand, but I'm still going to do this step. But this is like the final, one of the final steps. Making sure everything is balanced out. I definitely like to go with that cuticle with this one. It's more safer as well. It's not likely you'll cut yourself with this sanding band. You got to be really using the product wrong. And see around the cuticles, you want your acrylics to look naturally flush. See, like it's not a big hump up here. You know, it's just like a smooth, like smooth. So doing, I don't be caring at all because I say no tip real quick. Then they start acting right. You love now, right? That's so cool, man. I read that in a people voice. That's so cool, man. Hi. Welcome everyone to the chat. If you have not given me a thumbs up, please consider doing so by double tapping the screen or hitting the 3 dots at the top, and that'll give my video a thumbs up. Thank you so very much. If you are new to the channel and you have not subscribed yet, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I post nail content daily if you're looking for nail ideas or just like watching nails. But I do post like family photos and other things that I have going on because I don't just post nail stuff, but it is mostly nails. I'll be on vacation this week, so you'll definitely see some other content. And I gotta set some nail videos, some nail shorts to post, but I'm sure I'll be posting my grandkids in New York. No, no, only because it's a short visit and I'm just bonding and spending time with my grandkids. Maybe when me and my husband go, if my mom's going, me and my son's wife mom, we are going. The grandmas are going. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm not packed, but I grabbed what I was wearing, some things that I knew I was wearing. I pulled my suitcase out and I got that. I really want to be packed by today, being I work at the pharmacy all day tomorrow. By the time I get off and we leave like 3 o'clock that morning. Got an early flight. It's one way. So it's not a whole lot of traveling, thank God. It's a one way 3 hour flight. And I still plan on being packed tonight. But I had to get these nails out the way. I really was gonna do my nails yesterday. I rescheduled a client from Thursday. Thursday was my nail day this week. And I rescheduled a client and I offered a Saturday morning because I didn't want to work late Thursday. I had a full day. And I was my last client I offered a Saturday morning and she accepted. And then on Saturday at work, somebody called in, so they had asked if anybody wanted to work. And I'm like, I wasn't doing nothing but my nails. I was like, let me go clock these coins, baby. Time go in. Let me go make these last little hours so they could be, you know, more coins for me. That's one thing about it. If I ain't got nothing to do, I don't mind making some money. And I did have something to do, but it was my nails that, could have waited. And doing my nails after work on a Monday, it's not an option. They gotta be toe down, tired from that 10.5 hour shift. All right, and there you have it. Hey, Heather, girl, you came in right when I was about to end this live because I have completed this one hand like I promised on live, and now I'm going to start this other hand. And then I plan on coming back with a new live to decorate on, to do my nail art on live. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see. I was having fun chatting with everybody, but I know it's probably just slowing me up. I mean, I don't mind hanging out. I don't mind staying live. And if you have to go, I totally understand, especially when it's a long live, man. People ain't gonna be on here all that time. I know. How you doing, Heather? Let me reply back to this message. So we got one hand completely done. All right. Let me see if some of this bling gonna come off. The other hand, it didn't want to come off. The tips easily to comb. I put a short, y'all. If y'all go watch the last short I put up, how long I had these nails on, I didn't lose not one bling. When it's time to take them off, shit, they don't be want to come off. Look at that. And I do have my face shield on because these mugs are pop all over. Well, that's about as far as they're gonna go. I would like to thank everyone that joined me on the live. I really appreciate you all stopping in, hanging out with me. I will end this live now because I want to go in and I know I'm gonna be completely out of camera range while I take this off my 9 dominant hand, using my 9 dominant hand. And once I get this hand refilled and everything like that, I am gonna come live and do the Juneteenth nail art on my nails, okay? So if you guys are available or just want to swing by and look at the look, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you all for hanging out with me. See you in my next video. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hi, Kim. I'll be back live in about 40 minutes to decorate my nails.